Welcome back. I am so excited to show you how to do this cool text image effect. Stay tuned. The first thing we're going to do is first of all create our background color. So I already have my color picked up. I'm going to use my bucket tool and my background. I'm just going to apply my color. And I'm going to take my text tool and I'm going to type in the alphabet D. And it's not showing because the foreground color is orange. I'm going to flip it so I can have it as white. The next thing we're going to do is scale our text. So I'm just going to press down my shift key and I'm going to hold one end of my text and I'm just going to drag it to scale it to the size that I want. And now that I'm satisfied, I'm just going to move this up and center it. Now that we have it centered, what I'm going to do next is to bring in my image. So I already have my image opened here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click on my image, drag it to my working file, and then just drop it. And I'm going to scale it with the same technique, shift down, and I'm just going to scale my image. And what I want to do now is turn the opacity down so we can see how the image blends in with our font. So now that I have the dog positioned in the way that I like, I am now going to apply the image font effect. Before I do that, I'm going to make a copy of my dog. I'm going to name this dog. And I'm going to name this as dog copy. So I'm going to turn off dog copy. And then with this, all I have to do is right click on my original layer, go to create clipping mask, and the dog image is infused to my text. So that is the first step. Now the second step, I want a portion of the dog poking out of my font. So I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to zoom in and using my quick selection tool, I am going to select in this area. So I'm going to change my head so I can be able to pick these easily. And don't worry if it goes beyond, we'll be able to easily fix it using our max command. So now that I have the ear and the face selected, I'm going to make sure that I'm on the right layer and I'm going to create a clipping mask. Now that we have our clipping mask, I'm going to take the opacity all the way to 100. And as you can see, we are basically done. I'm going to just quickly add a little text on top and below to complete our tutorial. I'm going to change my font to that, and I'm just going to scale it just by moving my mouse in this direction of the T size. And what I'm going to do, I want to stretch this from one end of the alphabet to the end. So I'm going to go to this option on my font and I'll space it out that way. And now that I have my desired spacing, I'm going to make another copy of my text by dragging this down to that icon, and I am going to rename this as effect. And that is how you do it. If you want to add a little bit of depth to your text, you can click on the text itself, right click, go to blending options, and we can add a shadow or an outline. So I'm going to click on the shadow style, and it just has a line, a black line around it. That is cool. So you can choose to do that, or you can manipulate the background. You can manipulate the shadow option to get it to your desired taste. And you can just click OK. I hope this tutorial was very helpful, and this is something that you will be using in your future design. Don't forget to like, subscribe, also leave a comment below. Let me know if there's any other font or text effect that you would like me to do. Don't forget to turn on notification bell for future uploads. See you next time. Bye.